Okay. Can y'all see me? Hello, hello. All right, can you guys see me all good? Welcome in. What's up, Kata G? What's up, Infernactus, Samuel, TP, Jeff, Owl? How we doing, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Well, we got a little bit more Mega Symphonia and Mega Brave ready to go. We got about a case of each left, and then we are going to be sold out, and I'll get some restocks. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. Thank you guys for being patient. We got a ton of Paldea Evolved that we can sell tonight. What else do we got? I know we got some Shiny Treasure, some more 151, a little bit of Prismatic left. Hope you guys are doing good. We'll be doing some mystery bags tomorrow night is my plan. Probably gonna be doing mysteries tomorrow. Yeah, what boxes do we have? Shiny Treasure boxes we got in. Terrastal Festival, we got more of those, I believe. Let me make sure I stocked up Terrastal. Do you guys see Terrastal in the shop? Let me make sure. It should be in there. What's up, Mama Cafe? How you doing, DB? Let me make sure Terrastal's in there, all right? Give me one sec. But yeah, we got an open queue. We're selling a lot more Dragon Shields and shit, too. So, hey, it's been pretty good. And we got Super Electric Breaker as well. Yep, Terrastal is back in stock. So let's get this stream started. Welcome in. Double tap it. Double tap it. Let's keep it going. But yeah, hope you guys are having a fantastic night. I'm chilling out. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, let's throw in something free. Free Battle Partners pack to the next order. We got about 12 boxes left of each. Samuel, what's up, Mittens and Panda? Welcome in. Let me just ping my Discord real quick, and we'll keep it going. All right, I just pinged. All right. Wait, GameStop sells Japanese? Wait, they do? What's up, Lori? Welcome in. Dude, 170 is nuts. We're selling them at like less than 100. That's crazy. I like Braixen more than Delphox, probably for the wrong reason. I mean, look, Braixen's on that card. We got an order. We got 2 orders. Thank you. I like Braixen more than Delphox. I would agree. All right, we got James K, whatever it is. All right, what do we got? 53-24. It's going all right. So 1 Stellar, 1 151, 1 Silver, 1 Paldea. 151 Silver, Paldea, and a Stellar Frown. All right. Let's do it. Are you here? Wait, has that Skyla gone? I'm gonna be really sad if that Skyla went up. How much is the 10? Because it was like around 350 when I sold it to you in the bags. Please don't tell me it's like 600 now. It's not 7K, but how much is it, Owl? Forfeit? Damn, I might need to get another one because that's such a nice card. We got a Lacey full art. We'll take that. Yeah, no, sometimes the middle evolutions are better. Most of the time, they're not. Usually the middle evolutions suck. What's a middle evolution that you guys like? If you want to sell it back, I might actually be down, bruh. Capturing Aroma, Lilligant. All right, we're looking for that Carp. And then Jeffrey T wants to go in. Thank you. Slackoth, Garganical. 1 silver 5. No, that's crazy. Dartrix is mid. Decidueye is still better than Dartrix. Oh, we tried. Thank you. We threw in that extra pack for you. I appreciate you. Let me get you anything I can throw in. I know it's not a lot, but here's an Iron Crown. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, keep double tapping. This guy. This guy stuck his whole finger up his ass before opening my packs, left a huge stain on the back of one of my cards. Wouldn't recommend buying packs from this dude. Ain't no shot, bro. Oh my god, that's fucking wild, dude. Welcome insane.
Bruh.
What the fuck is that? Mega Brave box for Jeffrey T. Fucking hell, dude. Free mute. Oh my god. We already got a weirdo in the chat. 5325. That's funny as hell. Hey, I'm glad you got everything delivered. Alright, let me grab those Mega Braves. I got one more case after this. I know. But yeah, we got an open queue. Alright, Jeffrey, you want the bulk or just the hits and hollows? Monferno's decent. I think Duwat's kind of cool too. It's kind of like a emo Oshawott. It's like Duwat goes through the emo stage. Let's pretend like that never happened. You know what? Why don't we do that? Lieutenant Surge. Does everything look good with the colors on the thing? Because it looks a little washed. Hold on. Nope, everything's good. All right, let's go. Them hits and hollows. You got it, man. Oh, shit. It won't come out. There we go. We got Lieutenant Surge SR. Now, here's what I'm trying to figure out in this set. We haven't figured this out entirely. But if you get an SR, like, full art trainer, are you guaranteed an SR Pokemon? You know what I mean? I'm curious if you're guaranteed an SR Pokemon no matter what. There's a Mawile. Hey, we got a Spearow. I'm genuinely curious. So we'll see if that counts, because I know you're gonna get an SR item or stadium every box, no matter what. Keep double tapping that screen, guys. Let's get it to 20. Blake, I have no idea what that is. We got the fighting thing. Yeah, everything's in that shopping cart at the pinned comment or the shopping cart at the bottom right of your screen. Nah. Oh, I've never heard of Grow a Garden. Is that like a Roblox game? That's got to be a Roblox game. I've never heard of it. Dialga. Never order from this guy. I ordered from his website and my packs were smeared with shit. Sigma, are you literally just the butt dude? You literally just made it all, bro. You are literally capping, bro. Get the hell out of here, man. Oh my god. Can we hit him up with a bruh?
Bruh.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, no, it's the same guy, dude. Look how cute that Score Bunny is. No, that's crazy, man. Smeared shit on the back of the card. Bro is dedicated to spread lies. True. There's your SR item. The bell. Well, let's see if you get an SR Pokemon as well. How you doing, Max? Welcome to the stream. Let me just plug my camera back in and we're gonna keep it going. All right. No, it's Infernactus. No, it is not, bro. Executor. Art rare. Why is he back? I have no idea. Mods, ban his ass. I can see that, Kata G. We got a Mega Absol EX. Lunatone. Marshadow with the Pikachu at the bottom. That's such a cool card. I love the art on this Marshadow. It is. I just made a new account. That's crazy. Need Destined Rivals in my life. We don't have any at the moment. We are completely sold out. But no, we literally just started, Samuel. It's our first box. So, we haven't hit any big hits because this is our first box. Nah, that's funny. Oh, shit. I just dropped the pack on the ground. I haven't done that ever. Let's see. What was in it? Oh, shit. My bad. Alright, there was nothing in that one. Come on. Celebi, Lily. I'm curious. Let's get an SR Pokemon. Goldengo. Venusaur. EX. It's interesting that like all of the EXs are megas now. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that. Like that every EX is a mega. Like it just feels really weird. Yveltal. Couple more packs left. Come on. Stadium Garganical. 2 more. Shiftry. And our last. Hey, we got another order. Thank you so much. And a Garganical. All right, can we just stop with this? Can we just stop with the I took a shat? Oh, it's all with poop. This guy is like ridiculous, bro. Get out of here, bro. We got another order. Thank you. Yeah, that's a pretty rough box. I'm not gonna lie. So you're not guaranteed an SR Pokemon. We learned that. Dude, this guy's gotta chill, bro. I'll find it eventually, TP. All right, our next order is Cassandra. Going in for a 1-pack snipe of Temporal Forces. All right, let's do it. Dumbass. True, and then we got DB going in. Where you at, Cassandra? R. I know, this is so stupid. 53, 26. All right, good luck. What's up, Gotcha? How you doing? What do we got? Come on. Oh, we tried. Let me at least throw you in an Iron Crown. There's a hit from Temporal. I'm sorry about that. We tried our best. All right. Next up is DB. Going in for 10 Mega Symphonias. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, I'm feeling a lot better. I think I just had to sleep, get a good night's sleep. Can't speak for the other accounts, but my cards I bought from you were very shit-free. Highly recommend the seller. Hey, shout-outs to Brandon, man. How you doing, Mad Cat? Oh, my God. Very not shit, I swear to God. 5327. Oh, my God. All right, DB. Good luck. Pop off, Mama Cafe. We got Mega Latios EX. No, I know. There's so many liars in the chat. Meganium. You got it, DB. What's up, Amy? Welcome back. Shit, I have no idea. I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Come on. It's going good, Boston. How about you? Come on. You're the one that shipped to the IPO box, right? I will check tomorrow. Hey, we got another order. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, comment, but I am A-okay. Samuel S wants to go in. All right, perfect. I will go check it in the morning and then cash out. Litleo Art Rare. And the slabs in the back are for sale. Hey, we got 50 viewers. Can we get it to 30 likes, chat? Double tap that screen if you haven't already. I have no idea. Ooh, Anime Nectric SR. This one looks sick. I can make sure to get it shipped out tomorrow. I think we shipped out our internationals last week, so I'll make sure to get all the next ones, all the new ones shipped out. I'll get them done tomorrow. There you go. Appreciate you, DB. You didn't do too bad. What does Samuel S want? 1 Prismatic and 10 Mega Brave. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Mega Brave. Let's do it. And then you got 1 Prismatic. This better not be awful. No, we hit 3 Gardevoirs. What, like freaking 3 Acerolas. No, we're hitting a ton of stuff. Good luck, good luck. 5328. All right. No, we have not hit anything good from Prismatic in a while, man. Lunatone. We got another order. Appreciate it. Yes, it will have the SIR texture. They always copy them over. All right, we got the SR Trainer. No, they will. However they show up in Japanese, they're gonna do that. You have nothing to worry. They're not gonna purposely take that texture off of them. Hey, Ivysaur, and we got another order. Appreciate it. We got Jeffrey T going back in, and Nate wants to go in. Thank you guys. All right. Celebi. Volcanion. I stayed up way too late watching a thread on how pissed everyone was when Prismatic came out. Where did you find the thread, Kataji? Gonna act like that first box didn't happen. No way, bro! Shit! Lily SAR, that's a $300 banger right there. Oh my God. Samuel! Taking it down again. Second Lily. There you go. Dude, congratulations. Mega camera up. You're shaking. Hey, I would too, man. That's a big ass hit. Now can we, oh, another camera. Can we just hit a gold? The full art looks decent. Yeah, ooh, and a Mega Venusaur SR. Holy shit. Absolutely, dude. That's an insane 10-pack right there. Oh my God. But wait, there's more. Prismatic time. So true, McColton. Here we go. And it doesn't even matter. Nobody cares. No, we're not hitting an Umbreon. We've never hit an Umbreon. I don't know if we're ever going to hit an Umbreon, bro. Thank you for your order. All right, next up. Jeffrey T wants another box. Let's do it. Big Body S. Yeah, I got some more shorts. We're going to be posting shorts every day starting tomorrow. So things are looking up. 5329. What's the stats in the back? They are for sale. We got KFC Pikachu and then 2 tag teams. I know, Mr. Maze. It's such a brutal set. I'll see what I can do. Let me get you a free pack. 8 hundo for the KFC. All right, where'd I put my stickers? Shit. I just had my damn order stickers. They just disappeared, bro. Where'd I put them? Let me get pop orders while I'm looking. They couldn't have run away. There they are. Found them. But no, the KFC Pikachu's going for a lot. Let's do it. Kelp, I'm filing my taxes. I gotta get my taxes finalized. I already paid, but I just gotta finish my extension this week. And then we are A-okay on my taxes. Pay the IRS, guys. Do not scam the IRS. All right, here we go. Where's that first Mega Ultra Rare Gold? I want to see one. Crawdont. So here's the thing. You can hit an SAR and a gold in the same box. I saw a short from Pack Flips. They hit the Lily's SAR and a Mega Gold Lucario in the same box. Don't lose your house. True. What's up, Katie? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a bit. Spiritomb. We're just opening the new Mega set right now. All right, we got the Bell, I don't know what this thing's called. I'm genuinely curious. Honestly, I would probably, the most I could pay is like 80%. I know, Samuel. All right, we got Marshadow. This set's actually a lot better than I thought. I thought it was going to be kind of mid, but they really stepped it up with the golds, and they stepped it up with the SARs in the set. It's a pretty good set all around, I'll say. Dialga. No, I feel that. I hope everything goes well with the job. Mega Camerupt. Even the regular Lily is like 90 bucks. No, the golds look pretty cool. And they made them really hard to get, too. Bulbasaur! I don't know why, but the colors on this seem a little faded. Is it just me? Or do the colors on this art rare, you feel like they should be a little more vibrant for, like, Pokemon standards? It feels a little more faded. The Fight Gong. SIR trainers need to be done with. Ooh, Mega Mawile SIR. I don't think so. I think SIR trainers are sick. The Lily one, not as much, but I think all the other ones are fantastic. That's actually a cool one. The only thing I'd be able to get key would be Japanese One Piece. I can't get any English at the moment. Just thinking about getting Japanese PRBO2 or something like that. But I like the trainers. Like, you can't tell me that, like, the Ethan's Adventure SIR from Destined Rivals is, like, not great. Or the Giovanni from Destined Rivals. Like, those are amazing trainer SIRs that I think the full art just doesn't give it justice. I agree. The Acer SIR is way better. No, it's not just Weebs. It's that Lily is an extremely playable card that people are going to be playing 4 of. Morty's Conviction, I agree with that one too. It's playable. The Lily is playable, that's why. People are going to need 4 of them for their deck. Bling it out. Lucario. Thank you guys for checking out the stream. That is true. That is true. I see where you're coming from. Amo. Vulpix, art rare. You're getting the good art rares. Thank you. Let's keep that viewer count going. It's a little lower tonight. Might have been because I didn't post a short. Make sure to post one every day now. Yes, the Lily is the best card in the set besides the gold. Thank you for your order, Jeffrey. Better box, but still not the best. We tried. I just don't know how hard those golds are to pull yet. Have a great one, Owl. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it, Jeffrey. All right, next up is Nate. 6 Paldea evolved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good luck. Nate. All right. Hey, good luck with that, Samuel. Hits and hollows only. You got it. Let's get some clovers. Let's get that carp. We have not hit one in a while. Gradable carps are like almost impossible to get. Kilowattrel. Thank you, Emmy. Appreciate it. I don't see them adding tag team back for a very long time. And also the mechanic of tag teams ruined the TCG for about 3 years. It was such a bad format. I hope they never go back to them. Come on.
What the fuck?
Next time, don't smear my cards.
I did not smear your cards with okay? I hope they never bring the tag teams back. From a gameplay perspective, they were the worst. We got Clodsire. Thank you for the $2 in Fernactus. That was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty funny. Come on. Fridge backs. I know, Mama Cafe. It's funny. Alright. Damn! That's all we get? We tried, Maze. Shit! Damn! We got 55 people in here. Let's keep those likes coming. I went fishing, pulled a boot. Yes, you did, bro. That was horrible. Oh my god. We still got like half the box left. We haven't hit anything good from that box. So our Paldea is still pretty loaded. There could be a carp in there, you never know. But no, thank you guys for the orders. Back to an open queue. So what are you guys up to this weekend? Got some stuff going on. Visiting people, friends, traveling. Next hand art pee on my... Okay. Can we stop with the peeing and the pooping and the shitting? Okay, please get out of here with that shit. Literally. We're not doing this shit no more. You're getting a free mute. Bro, the trolls have taken over this stream. No. The Venusaur, it has to be the SAR one. The big Venusaur that goes with the art rares. That's gotta be fun, Emmy. Hope you're doing good. Let me grab... Oh, I dropped one of my cards. Really good at doing that. A good beginner deck for Pokemon? It's kind of hard to say. Really, just pick one of the meta decks that's like simple and then just play it. There's really... I would... If you're starting out, I would like play some stuff on live. But if you want to go to tournaments, you want to play with a meta deck. You don't want to come, like, go to a tournament with, like, just a random deck that you built. You got to get something meta. Or you could get, like, the Dragapult League Battle deck. These things are great. Right here. This is, like, a whole, almost tournament-ready deck just for 30 bucks. The SAR's Reshiram you pulled for me arrives tomorrow. I'm sending it for rating. It looks good. The Japanese one? Dude, congratulations. Do you have any free bulk? I do not at the moment. Oh, shit. I do not have free bulk. I have a lot of bulk, but it's not free. No, I feel that. When's your next big restock? What are you looking for? Because I'm trying to figure out, still waiting for my Japanese stuff to get sent to me. It's just, it's a disaster. UPS has royally fucked me. And I've already lost $2,000 from UPS before, so it's not surprising that UPS fucks me again. So I gotta contact my supplier and get that sorted out. You can get my bulk if a couple wants to give you a free pack. I don't think that bulk is warrants a free pack, unfortunately. Bulk rates have just tanked. Did you know that back in the day, you could trade 1,400 bulk commons and uncommons for an entire booster box? Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that? If you guys were here in 2017, 2018, 1,400 bulk equaled a booster box. You could literally do that for, what's up, Matthew? You could do it for Breakthrough, Breakpoint, Fates Collide, Steam Siege. Dude, Darium's Pokemon, that was what it was. I know. I wish I sent it in some stuff for a booster box, but it was crazy. Yeah, pretty much anything but Roaring Skies. Remember back in the day when like stores would actually open booster boxes and the expected value used to be almost there? I mean, like when Max Elixirs were like 15 bucks a pop, you could open a box and make your money back in Max Elixirs. We got an order. And then the rest is just bonus. James K is going in. Or James K. Let's do it. No, the expected value of booster boxes was much more focused on the playables back in the day. Here's a free ruler and a 151. Yeah, Roaring Skies was a currency. It's because there was no other way to get a shaman. There was not enough shamans to go around. That was before they made every playable, like, accessible. All right, here we go. Oh, we tried. Nothing there. Appreciate your order. Let me throw you in one more card on the house. That blows. Here's an iron boulder. We tried. Nothing crazy just yet. Besides, we hit a Lily SAR. We just started and we hit a Lily SAR. Jesse. 15 cents for energy is wild. Now you have to pay for them to get burned. That's true, man. What I love is boxes like the Reshiram Tag Team Alt Art promo box has a Roaring Skies pack solely because of Shaman. Yeah, no. It's because, like, Roaring Skies, they didn't print enough of it. And Pokemon was not a collector's thing. People, the majority of people that collected Pokemon bought from retail, not from card shops. The majority of the people that bought booster boxes were players. They'd rip them for packs and get the playables that they need. I do not, but I'm getting more, Katie. So it was a much different time back then. Much different time. So they didn't make any promos of playable cards. It was stupid. But I like what they're doing now. Yeah, they were. Oh, and Versus Seeker before the Kyurem League Battle deck came out. Like the Keldeo versus Rayquaza deck. That was what killed Versus Seekers. But they were $15 before that product came out. When you get the next shipment, I'm gonna order another Japanese shipment probably tonight or tomorrow, and then hopefully my like big shipment that's been delayed for over a week gets here soon. It's just been a shit show on that. You invested in ponchos 100. Damn, dude, those ponchos are nuts. I can't wait to get some more. Dude, Battle Compressor was also a goated car. I don't have any more ETBs. I might get some more soon, but I don't have any. If I had some to sell, I'd sell them to you, Samuel. I just have nothing in stock right now. English is pretty short until we get to the next release. Until we get to like Mega Evolution English, it's gonna be a little slower on English stuff. I know. I feel that, Kata G. I definitely need to make sure I'm posting. I think I've noticed if you don't post shorts for like 2 days, it actually affects the stream. So we'll definitely next time make sure we're posting at least a short every day. Otherwise, the streams slow down. Isn't that interesting? They are definitely slowing down because of I took like 2-3 days off from posting shorts. Which is really interesting. Well, at least now I know how to keep it going. Yes, I have some plans for shorts. I just need to get them made and grind it out from there. Yeah, no, there's some decent hollows. Especially GLC. Usually they're worth a little bit less, Otis, except the trainers. The Japanese trainers are always worth more in Japanese and English most of the time. Waifu tax. Yup, we're going to do pre-orders for everything English Mega Evolution once I get my allocation. We got another order. All right, Jesse C wants 3151, 3 silver. No, once I get my full allocation announced, I won't know that for a couple weeks. But once I do, we'll be back to, and then we'll get those pre-orders up. I'd rather give you my money than the stinky card shop. Well, wait, do you have a stinky card shop or a good card shop? Because not all card shops suck. There's a lot of really good card shops. What makes your card shop stinky, if I don't mind me asking? Remember when like half of the regionals were expanded? I miss expanded, bro. They completely... I love how Japan still has expanded, but we don't. I miss that format so bad. I love how broken it is. It's broken in the most fun way possible. Like, it's so broken. Just kidding, I love my card shop. All right, here we go. Japan still has expanded. I might just go to Japan and play some expanded. It's all right. ADP is a thing. I mean, that's true. But there's also like a lot of other busted things. All right, good luck. 3 silver, 3 151s. Incineroar. Let's get it to 50 likes and 50 viewers soon. Thanks for hanging out. Serena Zygarde. No, I don't play in pocket tourneys. I only play IRL. Just a better game. Reuniqueless. Ugh. All right, 151. Come on. Almost star. There's a lot of people that play pocket. But no, I much prefer the tabletop Vileplume. Come on, we can't go 0 for 6. How you doing, Trevor? Come on. Oh my god. 6 duds? Dude. Just take a Tornadus. I feel horrible, bro. Jesse, what the hell was that? Just take a damn Tornadus. You want the bulk or nah? Oh my god. That was awful. Come on, we gotta do better than that. It's going alright, Littlefoot. How about you? Nah, you're all good. Appreciate you hanging out. That was awful. Take a promo. I feel bad on that one. But nah, we're just chilling out. Kind of been a little bored today, but hey, we're back on stream. Keeping the streaming streak alive. We've been really grinding the streams. You'll take the bulk, I bet. Pull rates seem off tonight. I mean, we did hit the Lilies SAR like 10 minutes ago. Do 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 do. But yeah, no line. We'll throw in another free pack. Hey, we got an order. Here's a free pack for you. Thank you so much. All right, what do we got? We got a key going in for a shiny treasure box. Hey, we haven't opened one of these in a while. Thank you. All right. First ever order with us. Let's do it. The first order luck. We should get like a first order luck emote or something like that. Thank you guys for 50 likes. Thank you, Emmy. All right. Do you know there's a game company named Nintendo and they make games on Pokemon? The literal anime. I found it today. You should try. Pokemon games used to be good. Now they're just slop. They're like mediocre slop at best. Decent. Like, I don't know. Horrible at worst. Soulless at worst. Decent at best. Here we go. Doing all right, Tony. How about you? Altaria. Here we go. All right, shiny treasure time. Mankey. The 3D is what gets me trash. I mean, X and Y and Oras were good games. Those games were good. It was Sun and Moon Onward that just didn't do it well. Fortress. Also, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Black and White. Black and White 2. I need to play original Black and White. I've not played those games yet. We got Paldean Students. This card in English is called Paldean Student. There's literally students on the card, but it's called Paldean Student. Literally one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Dude, that'd be fun. Thank you, Emmy. Clodsire. Just got Asus Rogue Ally for 200 from a cohort. They didn't want 200? That's insane. Ooh, we got the Mimikyu. That card. I forgot about that card. This is such a cool art rare. Completely forgot this one existed. How much are they asking for it, Matthew? All right, Noivern. 60? Dude, that's like a steal. It's got to be over 100. Okay. We got the dog. What's this one called? It's not Mabosif. Mabosif is the evolution. What's that one called? Dude, snag it. Go snag it, Matthew. That's a huge steal, bro. Come on. Hey, Charizard SR. You know, not a bad box. Oh, Mischief. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. I've not played any of the ROM hacks. I just haven't been playing games as much. What the fuck? Dude, Littlefoot, you don't have to keep donating. Thank you.
Best of luck. 4-leaf clover emoji. 4-leaf clover emoji.
Hey, thank you for joining, Blossian and Kelp the Scalper. How y'all doing? You know what? Not horrible. We're going to do single bags tomorrow night if you guys are down. Thinking about doing some like $50 bags. There you go. Appreciate you. Thank you. Canadians are nice like that. Hey, so true. What's up? C-Dub, welcome in. All right, who's going in next? We're gonna keep hanging out. I also, like, since I'm gonna start posting daily shorts, I also want to try doing a couple streams on TikTok, especially since if we're gonna like try a couple dual streams, see what happens. Dude, how did that happen, Blossian? Dude, I don't know what happened. If USPS lost your package, bro, I would flip shit. Plasma Freeze from Black and White is my favorite set ever. Dude, I would flip shit. I don't know how that happened. I've never seen anything like that, Blossian. No, I'm not a fan of Mega Dragonite either. What's the next pack I'm buying of yours? Otis. I have no idea. No, I'd be mad too. If they don't return it to sender, that's some messed up shit. Basically, we're just opening packs and vibing out. Dude, that sucks. Well, if he bought it on like eBay or something, he should have some sort of protection. Dude, even PSA 1 gold stars are insanely valuable. No, I get it, dude. I get it. Also, does anyone want one of my KFC Pikachus? Shoot me an offer. Or if you want some tag teams, shoot me an offer. I'm trying to move them if you want. KFC, $800, Alyssa. I don't know. I said one of my KFC. I only have one KFC. Vintage? Nah, I don't really have any vintage. 13 original herbs and spices. Bro, why are we talking? We got the KFC, bro. Oh, I see, Boston. I feel that. Hey, we got another order. Thank you. What do we got going next? Oh, shit. Jesse C wants 14 Silver Tempest. I got you. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 packs. Let me get you a free one. Dude, Silver Tempest time. If you remove a 0, I'll take the Pika off your hands. $80. Shit, that's a That's not good. All right. Good luck. What's up, Blue Boy? How you doing? Pulled out Lugia. Should I leak my credit card info? You totally should not leak your credit card info unless you want someone to steal your identity. When waiting for an ultra premium collection box 151. What do you mean, Otis? Did you buy one? Also, welcome in, Bianca. How you doing? Superior. Did you buy one? Pika on, right? What do you mean, Kelp? I feel like I'm talking to myself. Sabrum, it's in the shop. It's just not in the pin. So click on like any of the products in my shop and then go to the full site. You'll see Silver Tempest. Yeah, Pikachu is 800. Victini. Come on. Ben, welcome in. But if you guys want to make an offer on it, I'm more than happy to work with y'all. Radiant Spoon Man. They've been out of stock. I'm looking, and I did get scanned out of 6. Okay. You're gonna, if you want one, you're gonna have to pay like $350 for one. They're not in print anymore, and they're not gonna print anymore. So you have to buy from the secondary market, Otis, if you want one. Yep, they're all in the shop, Alyssa. We've opened some Mega Brave already. Yeah, no, they're not printing any more of those. Oh my god. The cards just got stuck. What the fuck? Oh, come on. Dude, I saw the border. I was gonna say, if that was a Lugia, I swear. No, you can't. Otis, that's less. Dude, $60 is less than the wholesale cost. The MSRP is $120. Wholesale is like $72. They're like, you're not getting one less than the wholesale price. Passimian Incineroar. Yeah, no, I would not. You get it from like Temu or something? Yeah, no, those are always scams. Someone was trying to buy a team up booster box for like $40. I'm like, dude, that's literally fake. Guardy. Better mask up. Come on. Raichu Arcanine. Couple more. We got regular Lugia. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. It almost always is. Come on, Jesse. We're gonna do, we'll do Emmy bags when she moves in. Ursula, but we're gonna do single bags tomorrow is the plan. We got 60 people in here. Welcome in. So no, I don't have any singles on the website at the moment, Arcanine. But if there's any slabs you want in the background, I'm just trying to... once I get my whole like PSA submission back, I'll start selling like slabs and singles on the website like fully. But until they come back, I just don't have that big of an inventory. Rapidash. Oh man. Yeah, no, we'll definitely get some going. How you doing, Lava? But no, I have some slabs for sale. Those are the main 3 for sale. Trying to move those. Do you buy slabs? I do. I'm buying slabs anywhere from like 70 to 80% depending on what you got. I just paid for somebody's slabs. There you go. No, we'll definitely do that, Emmy. There you go. Thank you for your order. We tried. I know. Peach will move eventually. I feel like that one will do better on eBay and our website more than TCG Player. What about Waifu Reshiram and Red Victini slabs? I mean, I wish I had them. Are you saying you have them? Dude, I'd buy them off you right now. Send me a picture on Cord. Yeah, no, I'll help you with that. Thank you. Dude, send me a picture right now. I'm buying. I can either do trades for store credit or like I could do trades for slabs or store credit, or I could just pay it in cash. So if you want to trade it for some tag teams or some shit, I do that. How is the brakes in more expensive? Otis. Show me like the screenshots of what your submission looked like. I'm Kelp on the Discord. Because it's got Charizard on it. Brakes in Charizard. Garchomp and Giratina is good, but it's got a Charizard on it. BWR slabs I don't think will even be remotely reasonable until like December. I agree with you. I completely agree. You're gonna have to pay a premium if you want one now. That's why if I got one, I'd probably flip it and then buy it back later. But they're about the same. I mean, this slab I bought for 50 bucks. And now it's like 600 plus. It's a really cool card. It's a really cool card. Chat, is black and white considered vintage now? I would not be surprised if black and white's considered vintage now. I feel like it is. Which is wild to me. That was like mid-era. What would you guys think? Is black and white vintage yet? I feel like we're getting close to it. Stop making me old, Kelp. I don't know. What would you... People keep saying mid-eras like Sun and Moon XY. If that's the case, black and white is vintage now. If black and white is vintage, I'm fucking prehistoric. Oh, shit. Black and white are vintage. That's fucking... I don't know. Is it actually? There's no way that's considered vintage. Yeah, no, drop the PSA pics in the cord. We got 61 people in here. We're almost at 50 likes. Thank you guys so much. I have no idea how many years it has to be considered vintage. Vintage a decade or more? Well, then fucking X and Y would be vintage too. There's no way. It's got to be at least a little more than that. Because I would consider... I don't know if I would consider Sun and Moon modern. I feel like modern Pokemon started with black and white. That was like modern. But we might be at the point where it's considered vintage. That's crazy. It's at least mid-era. It's not modern anymore. What's up, SMG God? How you doing? I would say that X and Y is absolutely mid-era. 2 decades is vintage? Interesting. But yeah, we got an open queue. We're just gonna be hanging out, ripping some packs with y'all. Wait. Guys, should have been more soon. They are coming in the mail. Oh, so you haven't gotten the grades back yet is what you're saying. I thought you said I have, like, usually when, like, you say the cards are getting shipped back to me, you already know the grades at that point. That's why I was checking. Let me check. Oh, we got another order. I was wondering if you shipped out my order. I got a date, order number. I'm curious because I'm wanting. Let me check. We got Alyssa going in. 10 Mega Brave and 2 Prismatics. All right, I got you. What was the one of your order numbers, Littlefoot? I'll check. I'll make sure everything, all the internationals, we ship them out like once a week. I'll make sure they go out tomorrow. Dude, we're almost out of Mega Brave. Let's sell out. Anything before 06 are vintage. Okay, so it's 20 years. So we're almost there. I'm vintage. So am I, man. I think we're all vintage. It's up to you, SMG. So far, we're like 4.5 cases in. No golds. 49.21. Yes, I'll make sure those get shipped out. Thank you for reminding me. Choose a pack for me tomorrow. Don't cook me too hard. Like a $50 pack. If it's reasonable, I'll be getting my normal 141. If you want like a pack tomorrow, maybe like... I'm probably going to get some more Black Bolt White Flare. Alright. Who's ready for social security checks? Not me. Not me. If we get more black and white, that'd be fun to open. I want to see that red Victini. Come on. Shuffle up 2 boxes. We pulled 1 black and white rare. It was a Reshiram. We sent it off to PSA. So we'll see what happens. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we have not pulled the red teeny yet, which is crazy. All right, let me just double check that's 10, and I got you, Alyssa. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2 prismatic. All right, Alyssa, let's do it. 53, 35. I don't have any Journey Together at the moment. I have 3 cases of booster boxes, but I'm not selling them at the moment. I'm kind of just sitting on them, investing in them. Hey, what's up, Ellis? So from 1999 to 2003, like I said, 2 decades of vintage cards. Yep, Wizards of the Coast is from 1999 to Air Balloon to 2003. That's when they took over, and then like the Gold Stars came after that. Like Pokemon took over. Then other things. Hey, we got a Mega Venusaur SR. It's a cool looking card. And no, right now I don't have any Journey to sell. I'm gonna have a ton of Mega Evolution English. Why are you sitting on Journey Together? Well, because I think at $200 a box, we don't know if they're gonna reprint. They're gonna reprint it, but is the reprint gonna have the promo? That's what I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna have the stamped promo. So I'm kind of just, I'd rather just sit on the last 3 cases and forget about them for a couple years. It's similar to PSA. I'm gonna be doing my first Beckett submission soon. I have a couple cards I'm gonna try and go for black labels on. We got the bottle of Apple AirTags over there. No, I'm sitting on it. I'm sitting on almost every single set of Scarlet. I have every single set of Scarlet and Violet I'm sitting on, except Destined Rivals. I sold all my Destined Rivals because I think it's going to go down. And I have a little bit of Prismatic, but that's Destined Rivals, the only set I am not invested in at all. At least for right now. What do we got? Flareon Pokeball. Because I think there's a higher chance that they reprint a ton of Destined Rivals and the booster boxes go down to $200 or less than they stay at $300. If I buy a box of 10x Japanese, could you add that to the ship? Yes, you could. Yeah, just do the hold, and I'll make sure everything goes in. You're all good. Damn. We try, man. Thank you, Alyssa. Yeah, no, you're all good to do that. It'll be nice when Pokemon will be accessible again. Welcome back, Infernactus. No, I miss when Pokemon was accessible. Will you do CGC anytime soon? I do not like CGC. I'm not a fan. I graded with them back in the day when PSA was completely slammed, but I'm just not a fan. I'd much rather grade with PSA 99% of the time, and then 1% with Beckett when I want black labels. Thank you. Let's keep this stream going. You're welcome. But no, I definitely want to sell some of those slabs in the back. Zephyr, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, talk to me, chat. I love this new Mega set. If I had to give like the set a rating, I'd probably give it like a 7.5 out of 10. I would give like Black and White like a 9.5. I'd give Destined Rivals like a 9.2. I think it's a solid 7.5 set. I think like Stellar Crowns maybe like a 6. And then Journey Together is like a 7.3. Favorite card you pulled as a kid? Well, one of the first cards I ever pulled as a kid is this Petal Ill right here, Reverse Hollow from Noble Victories. This is one of my favorite cards back when I was a kid. I just loved how it looked, and I've kept it to this day. It means a lot to me. But one of my most important cards that I pulled as a kid was the Sigilith Secret Rare Shiny from Plasma Freeze. I got it graded. It got an 8, and I have it to this day. If you'd like to see it real quick, I can go run up and grab it. It is my first ever Secret Rare I ever pulled as a kid. I have it, and I will never, ever sell it. It is just so cool. You want to see it? What's up, Infernactus? Let me go grab it. Queue's open. Hey, we got another order. Thank you. All right, you all ready? This card means the world to me. I got it graded not because I wanted the grade, but because I wanted to preserve this card. I remember opening this card on the couch in our basement. This thing is sick as hell. I graded this like 7 years ago, and they've already doubled in population how many there are. Thing is sick as hell. This is a secret rare. This is a shiny Sigilith. See, back then they did shinies like this. It says this extremely rare Pokemon is a different color than usual. It's very hard to find. It's a really cool card. Love that slab so much. Jesse J is going in for 10 Mega Brave. Absolutely. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Can I tell you now? What's up? Jesse J wants half ripped, half shipped. Alrighty. 53.36. Of course. We'll ship those, rip these. Good luck. Well, what were you gonna say? Where James at? That's funny. Okay, and what did you pull on the toilet, dude? That is a very funny, pretty funny to open a pack there. Did you pull anything, or was it shit? Or did you smear the... I swear to God. I hate those comments at the start of the stream. It just, like, ruined the rest. Oh, man. Well, I hope you pull a lot better stuff in the other half of your order. A muck. That'd be funny. There you go, Jesse. I appreciate you. You pulled the Mega Charizard on the toilet, dude. That's crazy. No shot. You opened like a Flash Fire or an Evolutions? Flash Fire or Evolutions from XY. It's one of those two sets. Shitty card. No, it was not a shitty card. Flash Fire. I remember hitting the Mega Charizard X from Flash Fire at a card shop. That was so fun. Yeah, no line. We're just chilling out. I was thinking about getting some more older sets. Cosmic was just, it happened, but definitely we'll do an Unbroken Bonds box break eventually. I have a box of Unbroken Bonds. I'll show you guys real quick. I was planning on breaking it a while ago. We refunded everybody. I was planning on ripping it, but we didn't sell enough pre-orders, so now here is the box right here. Got an entire box. Probably gonna rip into this soon. It's a fun set. The best card you can get is the Gardevoir Sylveon Tag Team Alt Art, which I have in a 10. I'm curious if it's gone up anymore. No, I appreciate it, Katachi. I don't know, Emmy. We'll figure out when we want to do the box break. How much per pack? It's going up. The box has gone up by like another $600 since I bought it. So I'll just take whatever the market price is at the time and then just divide it by 36, add like $2 and then call it a day. So I don't know how much, but we'll see. We'll figure it out, Emmy. We'll figure it out. But I'm gonna get on stream earlier tomorrow. I did watch the Pokemon anime, especially like the Gen 3 and Gen 5 I watched the most of when I was a kid. I loved the Pokemon anime. And XY, I watched all of that as well. And then I learned as a kid that you can watch... No, I was crazy. I was like, wait, you can watch the Pokemon anime like 20 to 30... Like, no, it was like 20 episodes ahead in Japanese with subtitles. So I learned about like watching the anime subbed. And then I found out like all these like piracy websites that had it translated. No, it was really funny. When I was a kid, I figured out how to find like Japanese Pokemon anime with English subtitles, so I could watch farther than what was on TV. Because there's always a delay. It was really funny. So I figured that out. I'm ashamed to say I'm watching Journeys right now. What's your favorite pack right now? I'm a sub. Well, it's Black and White Plasma Freeze. I'd love to own a booster box of Plasma Freeze in the future. Just as a collector's piece, because I love that set. It's my favorite set of all time. See, this is why I love Plasma Freeze. Not only does it have the Ultra Ball that I love, and it's got the Latias Latios full arts, and it's got all the evolutions. It also has this card right here. This card is also from Plasma Freeze. I have so many reasons to love Plasma Freeze. Just such a cool set. Like, I'm shocked that this card got an 8. Yo, PSA, like, actually, like, look at this. It's got that, like, whitening there. It's got a whitening chip there. Dude, this card, like, dude, it got... I took the best care of it that I could. I am shocked as hell to say that got an 8. What's your hot take? I am definitely not going to be cracking that and sending it to Tag. Thinking about making a Pokemon movie. I don't know how you're gonna do that, bro. Appreciate it. We got another order. Thank you so much. All right. We got... Oh shit, he wants a Terrassel Festival box. I got you. Good luck. 53. 37. Scalper, wait, hold on. Jay, how am I a scalper? What did I do? Tell me right now. Give me one reason how I'm a scalper. I have a question for you. How am I a scalper, bro? Genuinely curious. What did I do? Hey, I'm just kidding, man. Calm down. Hey, I'm calm. I'm just wondering, how am I a scalper? I always just ask. I'm like, if you're gonna call me a scalper, at least have a good reason for it. Welcome in. Hope you guys are doing good. All right, Infernactus, let's keep this chat more chill, bro. Here we go. Let me throw you in a free pack. I owe you one. Here's a Japanese Rivals pack. Here we go. We got the Persian. All right, good luck. Said something good. Cornerstone. I just said that because the other guy the other night was calling you one. So you don't know how to think for yourself? I'm so confused. Why would you call me a scalper if someone else called me a scalper? That logic isn't logicking. Earthflame. Oh, it's a joke? Okay. Most of the time that people say it, it's not a joke. People genuinely believe that I'm a scalper. Dude, thank you for the donations, man. What the fuck? You did not have to do it. Thank you, Littlefoot. Mega brave.
Best of luck, and I hope those dominations help you.
Dominations? You mean donations? Dominations is crazy. Venison, Pokeball. Do-do-do. Glaceon. Come on. Gotta hit something good from Terra. Iron Leaves. Little donation, yeah. Oops. The Dunsparce Dragapult? It's just a joke. You're not a scalper. You're a modest businessman doing his job. Hey, I appreciate that. No, a lot of people think I'm a scalper. But no matter how much you talk about it, they'll just like... They cannot find common ground with you. They are convinced that anybody selling Pokemon cards for a profit is a scalper. I debated someone for an hour and they just... Everybody in the chat that saw it, there was no winning. There was a Frostlass. Like, it went literally nowhere. Wait, Cal, how come the boost box for Japanese cards are 20 packs, but your Mega Brave are 40 for 10 packs? No. There's 30 packs in a box of these, okay? Small boxes with, like, Terrastal, those have 10. These guys have 30. And then weird special sets, like 151 and Black Bolt White Flare have 20. Here we go. Let's hit something good. Yeah, so most sets have 30. Some of the special sets have 20. And then some of them have 10. Oh, man. That's awful. Dude, you just got robbed. Stole Spheel's Aura. Real. Damn, that was a shit box. Oh my god. Take a Fracture, Art Rare. I'm sorry about that. That one actually blows. I hate getting masked. Such an awful feeling. They just mad they can't find how to find their own stuff and blame it on guys like yourself. Of course, but the thing is, they think that we're the reason. Like, they genuinely think people like us are the reason they can't find cards in the store. Like, I have a distributor. It is not my fault that you guys can't find product. It's a supply and demand issue. Because I don't take from the supply of Walmarts and Targets. I'm not doing that. I have my own supply. But you can't, like, some people are just so angry and so convinced you just can't do anything. White Flare tomorrow, Black Flare. I think I should be able to get some more tomorrow. I'll check with you guys. Also, everybody could get product before Surging Sparks. It was readily available everywhere. There's just not much to go around right now. The demand is like 5x from when Stellar Crown was the main set to now. Would you suggest me ordering for your shop? I mean, if you want to, nothing wrong with that. You got an open queue. You should make meme videos of you sleeping in front of Costco. Even after Surging Jack, you get booster boxes for 170 all day long. I mean, 170 is extremely expensive. Like, before Surging Sparks, no booster box was ever that high. Like, every box was like $100. Like, SV Base, Paldea, Paradox, Obsidian Flames, Temporal, Stellar Crown, and Twilight were all $100. And then, like, what? Twilight was like 120, then it went to 140. And then Surging Sparks came out 110, then pre-order 120, 130, came out at 150, and then went to 200 within 2 weeks. It's just a supply and demand issue. Either the demand needs to come crashing down or the supply needs to go all the way up. That's the only time we'll get like a true correction with these prices. One of those two things has to change. If it stays the same, we're going to be here. But happy birthday. But no, MSRP for booster boxes was such a horrible price. Nobody bought booster boxes for MSRP. Like that, nobody did. And by that standard, like every single pack I sold on TikTok for a new set was under MSRP. I did not charge MSRP for booster boxes. I charged way under. Nobody's paying like MSRP for a box. But thank you guys for checking out our shop. We're just gonna be chilling out. What's up, Rick? How you doing? You're good for that. I mean, that's what nobody wanted to pay. Nobody wanted to pay $160 for a booster box. They were $100. Nobody's gonna pay $160 for a thing that's going for $100. Prices are bad for the kids buying side, but if you break it down on the Japanese sets, you're almost always pulling more than you paid. No, the Japanese cards are worth a lot less. Not very often do you get what you paid back. All right, have a good night, Emmy. I love you. Nah, take care. If you don't mind me asking, I'm trying to start a shop too. Do you know where to find a supplier? For English, your best bet is not like you're just gonna have to buy it, pay scalper pricing, and then or like find like local deal. You literally the only way to get supply right now is either scalp it yourself, buy it from a scalper, or have a distributor. Those are the only three ways to get English product. You either pay or you buy it on like eBay or TCG Player, but half the time you're buying it from a scalper. You either pay a market price, scalp it yourself, or have a distributor. Those are the only three ways. And right now, one of those ways is basically impossible to get into. It took me a shitload of grinding to get that. But when we're in a bad market, you can buy Pokemon anywhere and then just sell it. No, I love how good the Japanese cards look. I agree entirely. No, they look fantastic. And English distros, you want to have most, like 99% of people that have distro, you have to have a brick and mortar. Markets, scalping, restarted prices. I wouldn't say that. We're gonna find a distributor. You can't get one. But your main distributors, GTS, Southern Hobby, Alliance, Peach State, Magazine Exchange. Those are like the main five. What's up, test subject? Those are like the main five English distributors. You need to have a business license. You need to have a brick and mortar 99% of the time. And there's nothing to buy right now. Everything's out of stock. You like the Scalper long form video? I appreciate it. I mean, it's just how it works, man. It will all come crashing down. We just don't know when. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. This market will not last forever. Yeah, we got an open queue. Welcome in. I've been knocked out. Hey. I'm glad, test subject. It'll be after ZA. I feel like, I don't know. It'll probably be after 30th anniversary. That's what most people are saying. I mean, the next one's going to be a Gengar Charizard set. It's going to be a disaster. You know that set's going to blow up. We got another order. Yeah, we'll see a market correction. Be honest, do you like to open and keep them? Or open and sell? I do both. I don't open for myself anymore very often. Only a little bit when a new set comes out. But I like to collect slabs and then sealed. I invest in sealed boxes. I'm definitely a heavy Pokemon sealed investor. I rip packs for people. I don't rip packs as much for myself, but I absolutely do. I mostly do selling and investing, and then a little bit of collecting slabs and higher end stuff like that. I love slabs. No, Gengar and Charizard set. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You're lucky I didn't like insta or mute you at the start, because from what you said, like when you said scalper, most of the time you just get a free mute in the chat because everybody's just annoying about it. Pedro's going in, thank you. Shamel, let's do it. No, we ship every single day. That's the one difference with other streamers, is I don't know how fast other streamers ship. But I know a lot of them, like half the streamers that don't sell on TikTok, they don't ship until you pay for shipping, or they'll hold on to everything. Hits and hollows only, you got it. Nobody's selling prismatic for $250. Nobody's buying that. No, I appreciate it. No, I can tell when people are genuine and when people are just assholes. Mega Manectric. No, $5. That's all I need, man. I think that's extremely fair. Sometimes it's a little cheaper than $5. Sometimes you buy a lot, it's more than $5. It's like $8, but it's like I can take the $3 hit because the only way to get there is if you bought a lot, you know? Because the thing is, I'm so used to, that's a cool art rip. I'm so used to selling on TikTok or whatnot where they take 8 to 12% in fees. So, to my credit, it's not even that big of a deal to eat like slight shipping costs every once in a while if someone buys a shitload, because I'm not having to pay the full percent. Once every 2 weeks? Every 2 weeks? That's wild. Dude, we ship every day. There's no way every 2 weeks. Come on. That's nuts. Vintage, I don't have any like favorite vintage stuff. I don't know. I'm not a big vintage fan. We got a rare candy SR. Thank you for your order. No, that's insane. There you go. And then you said just hits and hollows, right? I'll be flying up to see Emmy in about a week. That's crazy. That is pretty nuts. Thank you for your order. You're all set. All right, who we got next? We got Pedro going in. 10 Mega Brave. Going back in, I see. This legit, will I actually get my cards for buy? Yes, you will. Reek, you will. I've been doing this for over 2 years. We've sold over 1.3 million. You are A-okay. If you look up Collector's Cafe on TikTok, I have a shitload of, what, like 70,000 items sold with like 3,000 5-star reviews. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Everybody here is pretty much bought from me. You are, no worries. This is completely legit. Damn. Yeah, no, we ship super fast. All right, let's do it, Pedro. $53.39. Here we go. And we have no line after this if you want to order. You gotta watch his plushies, though. It's hard to trust ribbon chips. No, I completely get it. We have done this for a very long time. I've been doing this for over 2 years. And if you're worried about like resealing or anything like that, we break all the shrink wrap on stream. Every single stream is recorded. We ship out every single day. Completely understand if you're skeptical, but there is nothing shady going around here because I've built up my name for such a long time and built my credibility up. Let's say you pull a $2,000 card. My thought process is if I steal that $2,000 card and don't ship it, I lose my entire business overnight. Losing my business is not worth a free $2,000. That is the dumbest thing I could have ever done. Let's keep it going. Yep, my employee came and shipped everything. We do about 80,000 in revenue a month, so there is no reason for me to take a card from somebody or not ship somebody's order. Night Stretcher SR. Yep. I used to sell packs for $4, even cheaper, $3 a pack when the market was shit. Here we go. Shit, we tried. Appreciate it, Pedro. Yeah, we're doing about 80K a month. It's anywhere from like 55 to like 80. Hopefully we'll get it to 100K a month soon. Appreciate you. No, we do a lot. I stream almost every night too, and I have another website. Yeah, that's coming because you're open like 10K. I don't open 10K packs every night. I wish, Kevin. How do I get into the business? Put me on selling, bro. Yeah, no. The last 30 days. Here, I mean, if you want the proof, I mean, there's nothing to hide from this because at the end of the day, I'm extremely transparent. I literally showed all my sales in my first video. But here, I'll give you guys like a rundown, okay? If I click last 30 days, okay, here you go. Here's Collectors Cafe Live. You see it says last 30 days in sales, 63,847. This isn't even flexing, by the way. This is not flexing. This is literally just a credibility check. Shout out to PokeNE for creating the credibility check. And then if we go to my ship sealed business, I have 2 Shopifys. Here's the sales on that one. 21,715. So 21,7 plus. Damn, wait. 21,7? Wait a minute. It's even better than I thought. 63.8? Damn, I did 85? What the fuck? Holy shit. I didn't even realize that. That's insane. Bro. That's crazy. My dad owned a card shop in my town for 55 years. But he closed shop due to scalpers were getting too out of hand. Cards didn't... There's no way card shop for 55 years, bro. Homie, hold on. Let's say he opened that shop when he was 20 years old. He's 75, bro? There's no way. There's no way. You're capping. There's no way. 55 years just because of scalpers. That would have been wild. Really? No, I appreciate it. There's no way, because I find that hard to believe. If you've been in business that long, why would you just shut down? My dad owns Nintendo. It used to be a bingo spot. A card shop open. There's no way. I'm sorry. I just find that hard to believe. But yeah, no, that's just my credibility check. Like, if you want to know that you're taken care of, we ship out everything. You don't have to worry. There is nothing shady going on here. With only 5K stuff. Most of it was on TikTok. I did it on TikTok for a year and a half, and then they like shadow banned the shit out of my account because I got so many fake violations for outside selling, or like they gave me violations for like redirecting traffic to my website. Because like during the TikTok ban, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna try selling on other platforms. So I started selling on Whatnot and then YouTube. But whenever I would dual stream, if I said like one thing that gave me a violation for, like if I say shop in the bio, you just get like a violation, and then they banned my account. After doing, like literally, they banned my account from live selling. I can't even sell on TikTok shop anymore on live streams. They literally banned my account. I'm being dead ass. Hey, we got another order, thank you. Like, look, here, I'll show you. They banned me. I cannot stream on, or I can't use the TikTok shop on my live streams. It is wild. Here you go. I do Whatnots here and there, but yeah, 28,000 followers I did. If you go to my shop, 4.9 stars, 3,000 reviews, 69.8K items sold. But because I redirected traffic just a couple more times, they completely perma-banned me. All right, Pedro's going in for 10 Mega Brave. Let's do it. No, I do not have Lambo. I don't really buy anything for myself. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The majority of my money is just tied up in the business. I don't really spend, I don't splurge on literally anything. I spend less money than the average person on like personal stuff. Most of my money is just tied up in like inventory, like investments. My Pokemon inventory is a lot. It feels good to make your first million, but I want to get to like 1 million net worth. Yes, your shipping is all good. But no, the majority of my money is just tied up in Pokemon investments. Mega Absol EX. Get that money back and spend it on the same thing. No, I basically just reinvest all the money back into the business. I don't really take the profits for myself. I literally pay myself enough to live, like pay the rent, pay my employee, and then I just buy things here and there for myself. That's about it. I literally don't spend on anything else. I waited 2 years to buy a new car for myself, and I bought a used Tesla Model Y for like 33, and that's it. That's the only big purchase I've done in like the last 2 years. Every other thing has been for the business, and that's after my car literally shit itself out and died, and it wouldn't start. Ooh, that Spiritomb is sick. So I don't spend much money on myself. I invest a little bit in stocks. I have some S&P. I have maxed out my Roth IRA. Like I don't live a lavish lifestyle. I literally just reinvest everything. For me, the money, here's the thing. It might be crazy, but I'm super transparent about this. But I don't like money. I like making money. It's just like a video game. The more money you make, it's like it is not like the end all be all of success. But what it is a trackable number that can keep going up based on your hard work. That's why I like it. Making money feels extremely good. I'm not a fan of spending money and blowing money on stupid shit. I don't care about buying things. I just like seeing number go up. You know what I mean? That makes you feel good. And the stability is nice. 3 art rares, there you go. Your shipping's all taken care of. You're all set, homie. But that's what I like more about than anything. Stability. I think you should try to get as much modern vintage as possible. I constantly see Wenzel in my YouTube shorts with XY Sun and Moon. I have tried some Sun and Moon packs. They sell out every time, so I'll get some more. What do I look out for a card shop makes them bad? If they're pricing way over market, bad shop. If they don't offer cards at TCG market price, bad shop. If they're paying less than 50% cash for your cards, bad shop. Yeah, no, that one was crazy. But no, that's just how I live. I just prefer seeing money go up as a sign of like, hey, I'm working hard, not like, oh guys, I have like 200K. Let's go buy a Lambo. Let's go buy a Bugatti. Let me go buy like this some shit. I don't care. I just like seeing number go up and stability. I don't have to worry about like making a purchase. If I have to, like, I don't have to worry about coming up with my rent money. It just kind of is there. It's like when I have to spend money, it's like, okay, I'll just spend it. Yeah, no. And the thing is, people with Prismatic. Nah, that's funny, bro. I hope you're enjoying the stream, Reek. But thank you, Pedro, for your order. But no, Prismatic is just we can't keep it in stock. I have such a little amount, and every time we consistently sell them at 14 a pack. That's the only one that I keep at that price, because it's like, for me to restock it, people keep buying it. So, you know what I mean? I just like working hard and seeing the fruits of my labor. That's why I like it. Not as much spending it. I hate spending money. I feel like shit when I have to spend money on things I don't want to. I might get some vintage. If we get some big buyers, I'd be down to do some vintage stuff. We just need to get some bigger buyers. We do have some big buyers for like Cosmic Eclipse or Unified Minds or Sun and Moon stuff. No way someone dropped 70. That's insane. I'm surprised how he finds, I'm surprised there's so many like whales like that. I don't get people like that in my stream very often. I tell them like, bro, just stop buying. Just literally go buy the single you want. Why would you buy booster boxes of those? Just buy the Moon Kitty. See, that's why I'll never get whales. It's because I literally will stop you from... I actually have a genuine heart. I don't want someone to go degen, drop 10K, gambling addiction on my stream. I feel bad. Like, I always tell them, like, dude, if you have the money to do it, that's fine. But if you want a specific card, just go buy it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna encourage someone to keep degenning. That's just my morality. If someone wants to degen that hard, I would tell them like, dude, I wouldn't do it. Like, I'd be like, That's a lot, bro. If you can do it, but like if you want the card, buy the single. If you want to buy the pack, that's fine, but just buy the single if you want it. I believe it has to do with your lighting, because when you come here for the first time, it looks kind of dark, but then you like that's interesting. I'm curious. I've never heard anyone talk about like the lighting like that. Yeah, at that point it's just like, just buy the Moon Kitty for the price that you can buy. And remember, those streamers are selling these boxes not at market, because they're paying market price for these boxes, or a little under. They're selling at a profit of market price. Like, you could buy a booster box for like $2,400, $2,500, or you could just go buy a PSA 10 Moon for $29. Just go buy the single. There's nothing wrong with opening packs, but you need to know that what you're buying is you're most likely not gonna get it. I have nothing against Wenzel. I think he works really hard. He streams almost every night. He works really hard. He deserves the success he gets. But I try to stay away, at least from my stream. I don't want it to feel like a casino. I want it to feel like, hey, you want to rip some packs and vibe out? That's the point. I care about interacting with the chat more. I care about, like, that's my main focus, is interacting and entertaining, not as much making, like, I guess making it feel like a casino, or like constantly focusing on just the cards themselves. I like to just entertain and chill. Dude, a case of what? Evolving Skies? Hopefully we'll get to getting back to like 100 viewer streams. We've had them a couple times. My dad used to sell blackjack cards for 29 years because the shop was also a casino. Do you not know what blackjack is, Infernactus? You don't sell blackjack cards. This guy's got to be trolling. JP Mega, I could check. That's, dude, blackjack cards, bro. Yeah, no, we've got to 100 likes. It's just where sometimes it gets a little hard to get from that 50 to like 100 viewer, like up to like 100 from 50. Nah, I'm gonna keep it the same, Kata G. I always try to read the chat and vibe out. It might be a little harder to read the chat, but I'm still gonna do it. You know, I'm not gonna stop that. Even if we grow and get bigger, I'm not going to... That's still my number one, is interacting with the chat. And we're gonna do the absolute best. Blackjack cards, fucking crazy. Growing Skies was 6K, Evolving was 2.4, and... Jesus, that's crazy. What if you create a second stream, like the same store, 2 streams? Well, here's the thing, Kevin. There's never a queue. You're right. Until you realize that there will never be a second kelp. The reason I've never hired another streamer is there's never going to be anybody like me. All these other streamers can do that. But are you going to find that entertainment or that personal feeling without me? If I wasn't streaming, would you watch? Because I'm not focused as much on the cards. I care more about the entertainment. I guess you could say I have that aura, but like, I've tried it before. It doesn't work well. It's not the same without me. And a lot of people here would probably say if I wasn't streaming, if you have more of a chill hanging out with the boys feel, others feel like they're clip farming. Absolutely. That's just the thing. If I wasn't here, it wouldn't be the same stream. Might have to change that TP. But no, we have not hit a single gold. So it's kind of hard to replace me. So that's what makes, I guess, the biggest struggle with my business and life lately. The biggest thing has been, I want to transition my business more off of streaming, or I guess, like, what's the best word? I want to rely less on the revenue from streaming. I agree, Kata G. So there can be some things there. But I want to rely less on streaming over the long run. I'd like to start pushing my website, because my website can do sales. I can go anywhere. I would say the biggest problem I have is that I feel like I have no freedom. I might have a lot of revenue, a lot of money coming in, but I don't have freedom with my time. Because if I don't stream consistently almost every day, I lose relevance in the algorithm, I lose buyers, I lose viewers. The streaming game is hard as shit because if you're not consistent, like if I took a week off, my streams would be infinitely worse and I would have to make a big grind to get it back to where it was. And that's the biggest stress with me is I don't feel like I have my time yet. I would love to go take a week off. How would you define PSA in one word? Goated. I mean, hey, I'm always down to like make more content and stuff like that. But I guess like the biggest thing for me, right, is I just want to be able to go take a week and go to Japan and not have to worry about all of the revenue. Like if I left for a week to go to Japan, my revenue would tank like crazy. My algorithm would tank like crazy and I'd come back and I'd be struggling to get it back to where it was. That's why I want to focus more on the website so I could sell while I go play. I want to buy my time back. Nah, I love PSA. I'm always going to keep grading with them. They're my main grading. Really, why does everyone hate PSA so much? They hate PSA because it's like not as consistent. So then they'll shill for tag because these new people coming into the hobby would rather know exactly what's wrong with their card than just get a card that's worth more value. Like when I grade a card, I want it to gain value. I don't care how the fuck it gets a 10. I don't care. I don't want to know why it's a 10. I just want it to be a 10 so I can make money or increase the value on my card. I don't give a shit. Like Beckett exists for that reason. Like it'll tell you not exactly where the thing is, but it will be like, oh, your corners are a 10. Your centering's a 9.5. I don't care about knowing why my card's a 10 because if my card is almost perfect, why should I care? Like, oh, I want to see that there's nothing wrong with it. I don't care about that. But these new people in the game, they care more about, oh, I want to know why my card got this grade than just it getting a grade. But the problem is tag is not consistent, and their entire marketing push is that it's more consistent. Oh no, I'm going to be doing daily shorts. I already have that planned out for the next couple days. We'll get that going. But PSA is inconsistent, but every other grader is also inconsistent. Your grading is subjective, and that's just a fact. What is the probability that your cards get PSA 10 if it's in mint condition? I have a pretty high gem rate. My gem rate's like 70 to 80% when I do a submission. About 70 to 80% of the cards I submit get 10s. I have a really good eye, and I'm very picky with pre-grading. Most people that grade with PSA, they don't get good grades because they just grabbed everything they pulled and just threw it into a submission. I'm extremely picky. Extremely picky with what I grade. And that's why my gem rate's higher. You can make a lot of money if you know what you're doing. But yeah, we got an open queue. If anyone wants to hop in, we got 65 viewers. Welcome in. But it's a hard question to ask, to answer nothing, because there's always subjectivity with it. Do. Those are the same. If you mean from pack fresh, English is like 30. No, I mean from like when I send cards out to get grading, my gem rate's about 70 to 80%. Because the cards I send, most of them are extremely clean. I am 22, just turned 22. I hear you can buy from PSA. It's expensive. What do you mean, Littlefoot? But I am 22 years old. 23, nice. Let's field talk. What's up? I don't know, man. You gotta ask field questions. Can you tell me more about the subjectivity? I know you mentioned that streamers get good grades, but what else? No, streamers don't get good grades. It's such a bad misconception. People think that influencers get better grades. They don't. That is just not true. I don't know, man. I don't know why people are just assuming that. I don't think there's any validity to that argument. There's no proof. Most people that do big grading submissions know what they're sending. Like when I sent my submission to PSA, I'm expecting 80% of them to get 10s. Not because I know somebody at PSA, but because I just pre-grade the shit out of my cards. You gotta pre-grade. Like, I'm super picky, and that's a good thing. But I don't think that's true. They say in a sarcastic way that PSA throws 2 dice and then they rate the cards. I mean, there is, sometimes you're gonna get a card that gets a, I don't have a centering tool. I actually, like, I don't fuck with centering as much. I kind of just eyeball it. And even, like, I still grade cards with off center because they can still get 10s. No, centering is like, I actually am more, like, I'm less strict on centering than I am everything else. PSA is lenient with centering. Everything else, they're not. So if a card has, like, okay centering, I'm still gonna send it. I'm still gonna send it because there's always a chance. You can also crack 9s and send them back. I've yet to get a crack a 9 and get back a 10, but I'm gonna try it. But there's always those chances. How you doing, Mama Cafe? But I much rather, like, if I see 1 speck of whitening on a Sword and Shield card, I don't send it. I need rounded corners, no specks of whitening. Sword and, or Scarlet and Violet, if like a Bubble Mew has like a 1 tiny dot, I'm still gonna send it because they're lenient with that. Paldea Evolved Magikarps, they're lenient. Scarlet and Violet stuff, they're a little more lenient because the print quality sucks. So you can still shit out a 10 with a tiny couple things of whitening. Do you think you can look at my order and tell me if there's any cards worth grading? I can take a look. The Moltres, I think, is absolutely worth grading. If a card gets a 7, you send it again, there's a chance they'll get a higher. Well, it depends. Sometimes that 7's true. Sometimes you might get an 8, or sometimes I don't know. It all depends on a card by card. The only card that I would genuinely want to crack is my Tina. Yes, the centering's a little bad on it, but everything else is perfect. I'm still gonna try. It depends, Otis. It depends what you're trying to do with it. But yeah, let's get some more orders and let's vibe out. We got an open queue. Let me throw in another art rare. What we got? Oh, Japanese Flare. That's not what I want to give away. All right, we'll throw in a Japanese Flareon and a Parasect art rare. 2 cards. No, for sure that Japanese cards are super easy to grade. What's up, Izzy V? Welcome back. How you doing? No, Japanese is so easy to grade. I'll have to take a look at it sometime, Jakey. But no, we're just chilling out right now. Doo-doo. What's the best pull? If you don't mind, you can show it to us. I'm trying to remember where I put all my, like, high-end slab. I think they're up at my desk upstairs. Like my Moon Kitties and shit like that. Or they might be down here. I'll have to check. Have you graded any team up lately? I have some tag teams. I sent a lot of tag teams. What's up, Reddy? How you doing? I sent a lot of tag teams to get graded. PSA hasn't received them yet. I dropped out. They should get in the system in a couple days. We got another order. And then I got my bulk submissions I gotta send out as well. All right, Daniel M. 1151 10 Mega Brave. Where did I put my 151? There it is. Thank you for your order. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Nah, I feel that. You call me Kelp. My real name is Kelton, but everybody here calls me Kelp. And we got another order in the house. Thank you. All right, Daniel M, let's do it. And we got another order. Thank you. We got Pedro going in and another order. There we go. 5341. And then we got Mark F going in. Oh, shit. White Flare, my last White Flare box. All right, good luck. I love plants. I'm curious where that's coming from. Tickets on. But let's keep this stream going. We're definitely going to keep posting some more videos, get more clips going so we get more people into the stream. Soul Rock. Mega Lucario. Garganical. Oh shit, we got another order. Thank you so much. We got... How do I say your name? Bernerth. Bernerth going in. Thank you guys so much. We have not pulled a single gold yet. We pulled 2 Lilies SARs, 3 Gardevoir SARs, 3 Acerolas, Mega Lucario, but we have not pulled any gold from either set. Want to create a shop? Should I have my shop in person, online, or both? Do not open a... How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Card shops are extremely... Most card shops go out of business. It's a very brutal business. 22. I would not open a card shop. IRL. It's the worst time to open a card shop. You can't get inventory. Appreciate your order, Daniel. Sorry we didn't hit anything good. If you're gonna start an online thing, you gotta basically start with a rip and ship. There's really... Or you could do, like, Japanese on a website, but right now everybody's doing that, and with the de minimis going away, that's just gonna be harder. Barrier to entry on that, harder. Your best bet is a rip and ship. All right, Pedro's going in. Let's do it, man. 2 Japanese 151s. No, you never open a card shop, bro. It's the only time you should ever open a card shop is if you have a lot, like an online presence, existing sales, and a shitload of inventory. I would like to get some Chinese cards, like the gem sets and the 151 with the Gengar. All right, good luck. Weeping Bell, Kangaskhan. But no, do not open a card shop. Even me, I'm not ready to open a card shop. I might in the future, a couple years from now, but right now it is absolutely not the play. Tangela. Right now I have very little overhead. Opening a shop would add an extra 5,000 to 6,000 in overhead, and if I have to get at least 1 full-time employee, now I'm down 8,000. So basically, and this doesn't even include the build out. Remember, you have to build out. Okay, think about this. You got to do a build out. Let's say it costs you 50 grand to get all the display cases, the signage, the tables, the chairs. Now, here's the other problem, right? Let's say you have $6,000 in overhead and $2,000 in employee. Okay? You have to make $8,000 in profit a month just to break even. If you make any less, you are losing money. How are you going to sell $8,000 in profit? Now, let's say you make, welcome in, let's say you make, and this is a really good margin, 30% margins on everything, okay? To break even, okay? And make $80,000 divided by 0.3. That's my on. You gotta sell at a 30% margin. You gotta sell $26,000 in revenue at a 30% margin to break it. Well, no, that's gotta be wrong. Someone do the math. I did that math wrong. There's no fucking way I did that right. I had to have fucked that up. No, absolutely. Joe, welcome in. We got another order. Don't do it. All right. Mark F is going in for our last white flare box. I got more coming soon. Like, it's just not worth it. Absolutely. Even like, I've always wanted to open a shop because I thought it'd be fun like 5 years ago. But I told myself I would never open, like I had a rule for myself. I would only open a shop if both of these rules were true. And the funniest thing is they're actually so valid. You ready? Math is correct. Okay. At a 15% margin, what would you need? $8,000 in profit off a 15% margin? And that's just like, let's see. $53,000 you'd have to do at a 15% margin to break even and not lose money. That's brutal. I don't have any more Japanese 151, but I can get some more soon. Do it. Where you at, Mark? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do some restocks very soon. Good luck, Lemon. Thank you for your order. Good luck. You want all the cards. And then we got Bernerth and James going in. Archeops. But no, it's just hard right now. But basically the rules I told myself is I wouldn't do it unless I already have an online selling presence and I'm already doing sales online. And if I had I literally said $300,000 to $400,000 in inventory. Dude, Young Kelp was on the money with when it's ready to go into a shop. Because the thing is, every shop has no inventory. Most of the shops out there are just small shops without real good inventories. If I'm gonna run a shop, if we're gonna run a shop, we're gonna have a shitload of inventory. Like, imagine if I had vendor inventory. Like, if you walked into my shop and you saw PSA 10 Bubble Muse, PSA 10 Umbreons, like PSA 10 everything, like all the big chases, you'd see them raw, graded, and you have like an insane selection. That's when you're gonna do good. Not when all you have on the shelf are Battle Academies and some sleeve packs of Twilight Masquerade. No shade to those stores, but there's not enough inventory. Or when your singles lack big, like you barely have any singles in your case. How many of you have been to a shop that has almost no good singles in the case? And that's it. I would not want to be a shop like that. I'm starting to do card shows, Kata G. Master Ball, Frillish. We got, Hilda SR. I spent $1,000 over the years on Pokemon cards, and all of that's in a storage unit for when I'm ready to make a shop. Don't do that, bro. That's such a stupid idea, bro. Like, that's not worth it. At that point, just go sell it at a card show or sell it to someone like me. Don't open a shop to sell all that, because how are you going to get more? And also, you're paying for the storage unit. There's no way you're profiting after that. If you are, you're just getting lucky with the market blowing up. But, like, opening a shop with just that inventory is not the play, man. You need a lot more than thousands of inventory to start a shop, at least to stand out. You can start a shop with less, but... So should I sell them? Okay, I'm going to be completely realistic with you, Infernactus. You shouldn't open a shop or start running a business unless you know what you're, like, wanting to do. Because you're saying, like, oh, I'm going to open a shop, or maybe I should sell my inventory from my storage unit, or maybe I should sell them to someone else. You got to, like, pick something in your mind and figure out, like, what do you want to do? Because running a shop is a whole nother thing than just selling some stuff and getting more money. Welcome in, Juju. You just got to, like, kind of pick something. Welcome in. And I mean that in the most respectful way possible. Because you got to figure out a plan. Because that's the only way you're going to be successful in the business game. There's a Stoutland. Yes, we got all the Dragon Shields shipped out. Yes, all of them will. I can do that for you. And I'll definitely get the Moltres in our stack. Yeah, no, we ship out everything hella fast. The Clown, and our last one. Yeah, no, you gotta figure out, like, kind of where you want. Your best bet is to start vending at shows. Either start a rip and ship online, which is kind of really hard to do because the market's so saturated, or start vending at card shows. Now is the best time to get started vending. Go to local shows and buy and sell, and a lot of people are making more money than their 9 to 5 vending on the weekends. When should you move from TCG to your own site? Kata G, are you selling mostly sealed or mostly singles? And I will give you an answer. Thank you for your order. It all depends on the answer to that question, Kata G. What are you mainly selling on TCG Player? Because there's two different answers. Singles, don't even think about it. No, 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 no. It is not worth it. People that start their own shops for... No, don't do it. We got a Snow Hazard box for Burneth. You're working on getting sealed. That's a good start. But here's what I'll say. On TCG Player, you sell at about a 15%. They take about a 15% cut, right? Just hits and hollows. You got it, man. 53, 44. They take about a 15% cut. If you start selling on your own website, here's what you have to do. You have to take pictures of all your cards. You're going to have to label all your cards. You're going to have to individually list every single card on Shopify. And then guess what? You might make 12% more than TCG Player. You'll make 12% more if you sold the card for the same price because you don't have to pay you only have to pay a 3% credit card fee. Here's the problem. How do you get people to your website? The reason why people sell on TCG and eBay is because everybody's selling it right there. If you wanted to sell this night stretcher and the market price and the lowest listing is $13.14, you could sell it for $13.10 and it would sell immediately. Getting people to your website is not worth that extra 12%. Now, for sealed, it absolutely is. But for singles, it is not. It's not worth it. People go on there for convenience. You're going to make way more money by churning and burning on TCG Player than you ever will not paying that extra percent and trying to get people to your website. All right, let's do it. What up, brother? Yeah, you should.
Is there any requirements?
Nope.
It's open.
Nope, open. All right, and we got James going in after this. What's up, man?
You think I can at least win one match?
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be fun. Dude, we should go.
I'm down, bro. All right, let me keep streaming, bro. Love you, man. Nah. What's up? All right.
I got mine.
Earth, are you here? Good luck. Bramble guest. I can't get tables so hard. Don't try to get, like, I couldn't get a table for Collecticon, but local smaller shows, you can absolutely easily get a table. It's just the Collecticons that are all, like, really hard to get a table. Do you think I should use my dad's connection to get a supplier? No. How would he have connections to a supplier in Fernactus? You gotta give me the reasoning for that. Let's do it, Burn. How would he have connections? I mean, you should always use every tool to your disposal. But how would he help you? Yeah. I couldn't even get a table. They sold out in a minute. I had it in my cart and it didn't get me. How does it feel stealing joy from children, buying all the packs off the shelf? I do not buy all the packs off my shelf. I have a supplier. I am not a scalper. I do not buy from retail. I don't do that. So I do not steal joy from children by going to Walmarts and Targets and stealing all the stock. I don't do that. I have not done that ever, and I don't plan on it. I have a distributor. I get all my stuff from distribution. There's a Gothita. But I'm curious why you assume that. And a lot of our stuff we sell is Japanese anyway, and you can't get that in stores. All my English stuff comes from either my distributor or just buying it on the secondary market when older stuff can't go and buy a box of Unbroken Bonds or Evolving Skies from a retailer. We got Annihilate EX. Nah, I know. Hey, we got a Grusha SR. We'll take that. It's a clean looking card. I know. It's a very wild one. But no, it's sad that everybody just comes in with that negativity and assumes that I'm the dirty scalper. Obama Snow. Slow King. Remember the N Zoroark EX thingy? Yeah, I do. But yeah, no. I would completely recommend, don't try to sell... The difference with slabs, right? The reason why I want to sell slabs on my website is because people are very price sensitive to slabs. Like, when you go to a show, people don't want to pay 100% for a slab. So, for example, that Charizard in Breaks In. Here's what I'll I'll give you a quick rundown, and then we'll keep ridding this box. So if I sold that card for $720 on eBay, they take 15%, okay? 720 times 8.5, you make 612, okay? So on that 720, I only make 612. What if I sold that card for $670, $50 off on my website? I pay a 3% fee. I make more money selling it to you guys for cheaper than buying it on eBay. That's the difference. That's why I want to start selling on my website, because they're higher ticket items. They're not hard to store. Not like singles if you have like thousands of singles and cheaper stuff. Easier to ship, and they're things that people want. Because the reason you can get people to go to your site is, hey, we have slabs cheaper than market price. That's the difference. Instead of paying $720, you can pay $670 and buy it immediately, and I make more money than if I sold it for $720 on eBay. So I can pass the savings on to the buyer. That is a bad centering Rabska. That is a very cool art rare. So that's the thought process. I can pass the savings on to you, the consumer. So if you wanted to buy a slab off of eBay, or you don't have any like collecticons or card shows near you, just go buy one from my website. You see the thought process with that? All right, Sir Titan. There's a reason for everything I do. All right. 15% is a lot for high ticket items. You sell $1,000, you only get $850. So you could sell it at $950, $930, $920 and make more money. Yes, DM me so I don't forget, but thank you so much for your order. Appreciate you. That's a nice SR. Which Pokemon should I aim on getting? I mean, it really just depends on what you're trying to collect or what your goals are. It really just depends on... It's different for everybody. All right. One stellar, one silver. I got you. It's our last order in the queue, but thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. You get a free pack. 53.45. Here's a white flare. Good luck. Durant Hydreigon. Do you have old things I could sell to you if there's no point for having all these cards? I mean, if you want money and that's what you want, I mean, there's nothing wrong with selling. You just have to say, do you want to keep it for the collection or would you rather sell it and get some money? I'm always buying stuff like that. So if you want to sell, I'm always buying. Just shoot me a message. Melmetal EX. Come on. And then one Silver Tempest. Good luck. Clang and a Delphox. Thank you for your order. Ghostly, how you doing? Calb, I don't feel like I don't like you. I'm trying to save up money. I completely understand, Ghostly. I never antagonize people for not buying. Clitini? Oh my god. Or Citini? No, Victini, that's funny. What were you trying to say, Jakey? Do you think the price of the slabbed red Victini and the white Russian will go up or down? Usually those slabs will go down. Because when a new set comes out, everybody rushes to send the card to PSA, and then they all come back at the same time. So you have thousands of 10s flooding the market all at once, and the price goes down. I'll get some Chinese soon. Yeah, we got an open queue. No, I get it, Ghostly. You don't have to worry. Don't apologize. Because when everyone's flooding the new chase card at once, the price is literally destined to go down. That's why I don't never buy a PSA 10 of a new chase on release. It's the dumbest thing you could do. That's crazy, Infernactus. That's cool. Like, it's literally the dumbest thing you could do. Because everybody's going to be sending the same card. Like, Prismatic Umbreon, okay? It was like $5,000 for a 10 on release. Why would you pay that? Everybody's going to keep throwing... Everybody's sending their shit to PSA. When everybody gets them back, they're all going to try and flip it at the same time. When there's an excess of supply, like, Do you think there's 1,000 buyers? 1,000 straight buyers for PSA 10 Umbreon from Prismatic? No. That's the thing. So when you have 1,000 people trying to flip it at the same time, there's not 1,000 buyers to pay at that $5,000, $4,000 price. So it's going to keep going down. And that's just how it happens. Nah, I get it, man. If anyone else wants to hop in, otherwise I'm probably going to get some rest, and then we'll do a bigger stream tomorrow. I got bags coming. We'll get the single bags going. But I appreciate you all hanging out. What's up, Jay? I mean, realistically, do you think you can sell on TCG enough to quit your job? I'm on a streak. I've been getting deep prices from Japan through proxies. Proxies? What are you selling mainly on TCG? Japanese singles? Are you selling JP singles and then taking advantage of people pay more for Japanese over in the States? Like on art rares and stuff, like bulk art rares? Because if you are, I could... Kataji, I have direct connections to get like bulk art rares. Does anybody know me from yesterday about the guy that lied about the graded cards? And by the way, he has a scalper and retail stores Pokemon cards. That's how he gets his money. No, and I don't care. I have no idea what the fuck I just read. Kataji, shoot me a DM. Tell me how much you're paying for those cards. I might be able to help you. I might be able to hook you up. And then send me a link to your TCG Player store. I'm going to take a look. But no, if you grind hard enough, you have that drive. If you keep grinding, yeah, you could eventually quit and make more than your day job or do it on the side. I started with TCG Player selling. You just got to hustle for it. No, I could be able to, I could probably hook you up with some connections. Like, it's hard. I'll see if I can, Ghostly. Shoot me a DM. All right. I think I'm going to call it here. It's been a good stream. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. We did all right. It wasn't the best stream, but it wasn't the worst stream. I'll tell you that. Definitely wasn't the best, but definitely wasn't the worst. I just appreciate you guys hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to get on earlier. Hopefully my sleep schedule will get better. Because my uncle used to work at the movie theater. Okay, this guy's got to be capping. First, he has a dad that has a card shop for 55 years. Now he has an uncle that works at the movie theater. Okay, dude, you're just capping, bro. All right, at least try to be better before you lie. All right, that's all I ask. Thank you guys. Have a good one.